Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Adobe. How you all doing? Hope you're doing great and hope you're staying. I know seeing me like this, you'll be wondering why I have no makeup and all that. Well, today is Saturday and I must do this video today. Even though I don't know when I will do this video. I've been procrastinating and procrastinating and procrastinating. And now I also have a video that will come up maybe before this video or after this particular, I don't know when, but whatever. That video is just going to be about how my Saturday looks like. I don't know what I'll title that video here, but it's basically my activities on Saturdays. Mondays, weekdays, I cannot be doing vlogs, so it's a vlog. Like, I'll take you along how my Saturdays are kind of. Mondays to Fridays, I can't do vlogs because it's just a normal routine. I go to the office and come back, and that's all. And if I decide to take you out after close of work, it's going to be very dark, so you won't be able to see it. So there's no need showing you how my life is with this. So I have to just give you a tip of how my Saturdays can be at times. So today I'm talking about heartbreak. Heartbreak is something that I don't wish anybody to experience it, but at some point in time, you just have to experience it. Sometimes heartbreak teaches you so many things. Sometimes heartbreak even makes you explore new things that in the long run would be of positive impact to your life. So I'll first and foremost talk about my heartbreak situation and then give you like the normal people's, as in I'll tell you the stories of other people. I think on Tuesday or Wednesday thereabout, it was Happy Singles Day. Yeah, to all the singles in the house, can you give Jesus a wiper? Yes, to all the singles. So I think on Wednesday was Happy Singles Day, where we were wishing all ourselves those that are single Happy Singles Day. And then I think a day before that, it was just trending on Twitter, heartbreak, where people were discussing about their heartbreak situations, how they dealt with it, their experiences and all. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me talk about my own heartbreak situation, because this heartbreak thing, it looks like nothing, but it is something. It is a very, very big something. So okay, I think I'll just talk about my most painful heartbreak situation, and that was some years ago. This particular guy, I had dated him for a while. Like, I had dated him for maybe 5 years thereabouts. Don't come and ask me why you be dating somebody for 5 years, because sometimes you just have to date the person for 5 years. Because personally, I want to get to a certain level before I settle down. Yes, so that is another reason why I actually dated for that long. Because I know at the point in time he was like, let's go and see your people, let's go and see your people. But I just needed to get to a certain level before I start saying I want to marry. So that was why I dated him for that long. So this particular, as I said, we dated for a long time. And do you know how he broke up with me? Do you know he broke up with me via the phone? Basically what happened is, although before then there were quarrels here and there, unnecessary quarrels here and there, and we could see that the relationship was beginning to shake, but because, should I say, we loved ourselves, or because we're committed to the relationship, I don't even know what to even say, sir. We just kept holding on. And then this particular day, my friend invited me. I don't think my friend is actually aware of this. My friend invited me to his sister's wedding, and I went for the sister's wedding. Was an evening wedding, and the sister is like, should I say, a celebrity makeup artist kind of. So I told this guy that, okay, I'm going for this wedding, and he was not even in town that very day. So I'm going for this wedding, and I wish you were around so that we'll all go for the wedding together and all of that. Basically, this guy has not done video call with me for a very long time, and then all of a sudden when I just get into the wedding, he now does video call with me, and I'm now wondering, why video call? So I picked it because I knew what he was after, I knew what he wanted to do. I picked it and I turned my camera down. Like, see, don't tell me I'm a bad person, because it was just obvious that this guy was just trying to monitor my movements. Yes, so I turned the camera, I turned the camera, and later on I switched off my data. Not like I was doing anything with anybody. I wasn't doing anything with them, but I wanted him to feel comfortable that, see, if I tell you that I'm not cheating, because I've also trusted you, even if I know at one point in time he actually cheated. Yes, but I let that go. So don't come, see, people should not come for me and say, oh, why will you be someone that cheated? See, people should just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Just listen to my story, share your story, and just leave it like that. So I now turned my network off, and then after the wedding was an evening wedding. I think by 4 o'clock I went for the reception. Reception ended I think by 8 thereabout, and then there was an after party. And I told him, and I called him, and I said, oh, I just got back home, but there's an after party by 10 p.m. So I'll be going for this after party. And he's like, no, you can't go anywhere. You can't go for any after party. And I'm like, why? And you know, the truth about it is that, God, see, frankly speaking, I never wanted to attend the after party. But I just wanted to see his reaction, like know what he would say and all of that. I didn't know what this guy did. Okay, I told him I was going to go for this after party, and he said, "Don't go, don't go." I told him, "Well, I've made up my mind that I'll go for this after party." Then after like 10 minutes, he calls me back, and I did not pick his call. He called again, I did not pick his call. So obviously in his head or in his mind, he's thinking that I have gone for the after party, and that is why I'm not taking his calls anymore. Meanwhile, I was gingerly on my bed, preparing to go to bed and sleep, because the next day was Sunday and I need to be in church on Sunday. And then the next time I realized that he had blocked me on WhatsApp. He had blocked me on, I think he had deleted me on Instagram. He just deleted me everywhere on social media. I couldn't reach him. He blocked me. Like, he did everything blockable. I couldn't reach him because after a while, I now wanted to call him back and tell him, oh, I was just playing, so I didn't go anywhere and all that. Only for me to realize that, WhatsApp, I can't reach him. I think Instagram too, I couldn't reach him. Facebook too, I couldn't reach him. I'm like, this uncle is serious. So that was how, you know, the only way I reached him via an email. And I sent him an email that, uncle, I was just playing with you. Like, I just wanted to know your reaction. Didn't I even have to do a video of myself, like in my house, and sent to him via email just to show him that I was just at home and I did not go anywhere. And then he decided to just take it up like this by deleting me and blocking me everywhere. And I said, it's even best. Since you want it this way, no problem. Not like I wasn't heartbroken. I was heartbroken. But at some point in time again, I was very happy that this actually happened. It just goes to show that, okay, this person is someone that will not respect my opinions. Even if I say, okay, I want to do something like this, he will not respect my opinion. Okay, even when I told him I wanted to go for this after party, I asked him, why don't you want me to go for this after party? He was like, no, I don't want you to go for this party. And I said, okay, me, I want to go because when I want to network, I want to socialize, and this is my friend's sister as well. Like, this particular person I'm talking about, he was, as in back then, he was my very, very, very close male friend. Not like there was nothing at all. Even this, my very close friend, even knew this guy I was dating. I think they were even born on the same day, thereabouts. So they knew themselves because I've introduced them, like they know themselves. So it's not like him thinking that, okay, me, I was dating the guy. That's like, there was no room for that at all. So it just boils down to, I would say my pain then was that, so even after all these years that I've spent with this guy, he doesn't know my kind of person. So he feels that I will go and cheat on him. That was just my only annoyance. And that was my only heartbreak. And then I spent 5 years, like, oh God. But I moved on. Like, I moved on real quick from that relationship because I just said, oh, okay, if this is how it's going to end, so be it. Because I wouldn't want to be with a man who would stick his ground on something and be over controlling about certain situations. And I also noticed prior to that time, I noticed some kind of anger issues with him, which I didn't notice before, earlier on. I started noticing some kind of anger issues that when he says do this and you don't, and I don't do it, it becomes an issue with him. So everything just compounded. I was like, you know what, I'm happy that this relationship ended. It pained me, like, I don't go lie, it pained me. I cried, I really cried very well. But nothing that helped me, that I think why this heartbreak didn't really make me, I didn't really feel it deep, is that I have people around me. So most times I would try to control myself so that nobody knows what I'm going through. So, you know, you have to be strong at times. You just have to be strong for yourself so that you're not going to fall your hand in people's eyes or in people's hands or face or whatever. So that was how I just moved on from that relationship. Then after that relationship, it took a while because I'm not the kind of person that would end a relationship and jump into another one. I just love to heal, and so that I don't transfer that same aggression onto another innocent soul. So I just moved on. So after that relationship, moving on, I think I had another one. I think that was the last that I've had so far. And this particular one was very easy for me to move on. Like, I just told myself, because I'd already started training myself that, see, not just in relationship, in finances, anything, every day-to-day life, there are things you cannot change. And as far as you can't change them, there's no need holding on to them so tight. So the next relationship after that, it didn't work. So I just moved on. Like, okay, I told people to help me. I told his friend, I told his friend to help me talk to him, and the friend wasn't giving me positive feedback. I spoke to him and he was still doing head, isi paka paka. And I'm like, uncle, please, can you just shift? Like, I want to even, it's even better so that you're going, let me focus on my focus and know what I'm doing in my life, because I think it was becoming a distraction to my own building up myself. So I just moved on quick from that one. Like, I didn't even feel that one, so funny enough, I didn't even feel it. But my friends, when this last one happened, my friends were actually very scared that how did I cope with all of this. But I moved on real quick from this one. There's nothing I can do about it. Even if you beg him, even if you cry, even if you say you will not eat food, he has moved on. So why are you still dwelling on the past? Just do something with your life. If it is make new friends, socialize, you will be fine last, because before he came into being, into your life, you existed, and now he has gone, you will still exist. So I don't believe in holding on to people. My boss will always say there's nobody that is indispensable in this life. Even if the person comes and goes, you will still survive. Yes. So why am I still going to dwell on the past, or want somebody, or one feeling like that somebody had for me? It has gone. So moving on, if I'm going to advise anybody about heartbreak, I'll tell the person, see, heartbreak is something that might come. You can see there is no rules to this thing. You can be the very best of your best. You can be the very good of your good. But the heart of men, when I say men here, women and men, male and female, are very wicked. So even if you're giving the person your all, if the person is not ready to stay in that relationship, there is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing in this world you can do about it. So just let go. Just be yourself. And when you're moving on to the relationship, don't take because somebody was wicked to you, that means the next relationship you now have to retaliate what the person, or ex did to your present. You now retaliate. Like, I don't know how to start. Like, say Mr. X was bad to you, or he was always shouting, then you now move over to relationship Y, and you now start shouting on Mr. Y. It doesn't make sense. Let Mr. X carry his wahala and go. Let Miss X carry her wahala and go. And then you will be fine. Don't be taking things to the next level. Like, my dear, life is very simple. You live once, enjoy your life, and you'll be good. So there is no rule to heartbreak. Healing yourself, there is no rule, because what might be good for me might not be good for you. But don't go and be drink, because I read so many things where people say, oh, they drank, some of them were even walking on the streets. I think I even did that. Let me think. I can't remember again whether I actually walked on the street. But right now, see, if you're listening to me, it is uncalled for you to be walking on the streets because one man broke your heart. That man is already catching fun, or one woman broke your heart. You decide to be walking on the street aimlessly. The person has moved on, because if the person sees you walking aimlessly, the person has won. So don't give the person that room to feel like he or she has won, or has spoiled you, or has broken your heart, or has done anything. Move on with your life, enjoy your life. You live just once and you'll be good. So let me talk about some of the stories I heard, or I saw on Twitter. Real quick. God, I just hope this video will not be so long. So the first one I'll talk about is the lady that talked about dating a captain, who the guy said he had an emergency, so he needed to fly whoever, and only for the girl to go to the cinema. She now sees this her captain boyfriend with another girl, and I was just laughing with him, and I'm like, well, such is life. Such things happen. I'm trying to look for it here. This one says she cut her hair because of heartbreak. And the thing again with this heartbreak is, if heartbreak is this painful, can I imagine how divorce will be? Sometimes when I think about it, see, it's better. That's why they always say it's better a broken relationship than a broken marriage, because I can't imagine going through a divorce. Hey, you don't have children on top, I now go through divorce. Nah, I don't want to talk about that, please. I don't want to just talk about this one. Said he remembered calling his brother, who is 3 years, to call his ex just to plead. And the girl did not still answer. How would you be sending your 3-year-old brother? Like, what do you want to even tell your 3-year-old brother? Okay, call her and tell her that please forgive my brother. Or what exactly do you want to tell? What are you telling your 3-year-old? You know what I'm saying? He called his ex-new boyfriend and told him not to break her heart. You're not even considering your own heart to be broke. You're now calling the new. Do you know, I can't go through that stress of going to look for whoever my ex is dating currently. What am I using you, the ex, and what am I using your partner for? Even the ex himself, on a normal day, once we end relationship, I'm deleting you everywhere. Like, I'm that blunt though. I don't give room for friendship when we break up. I don't give room. Just they go your go. Like, I'm not interested in that friendship. There's so many fishes out there. If I need friends, I would get new friends. Then this one said he had a serious heartbreak one time, though I was going to die. Okay, he was a fellowship leader in church, and then when pastor did altar call, I didn't know when I got up, started walking towards the altar, knelt down and kept crying. It wasn't the Spirit of God moving in me, it was Ada. Why is it Ada? Why is it Ada? Why is it Ada? So it was Ada that made you go for altar call. Please respect, put respect to that name. You get, put respect to that name. Someone I dated had a blog. Weeks after breakup, I was still monitoring the blog. Why are you monitoring your ex? Move on. She now dropped an "I miss you" notes on her blog, and then he now went to write "Me too, let's talk" on your ex's post. Well, the ex now texted him and said please delete it. It was her ex before him she was talking about. You see how you just go for your hand? You just see how you go for your hand for nothing. Then Noble Igwe also talked about his own. It was even Noble Igwe's own that even made me laugh so much. Noble Igwe is a fashionista. So according to him, I don't think I should grabbed it. So I'll just what I read, I'll just say it. So according to him, this is his ex. They were very good. They were together, and both families knew themselves very well. And so he now went. I think he went to visit the girl, and then the girl's family said, oh no, that she had gone to visit Noble, and Noble knew that definitely I'm coming from my house, the girl is not there, only for the girl to now come back with another guy. And he now went, I think he went to meet the guy and like leave my girl alone, or no, I think he met the girlfriend and now begged the girlfriend for the guy's number, now called the guy, and the guy now said, okay, let's meet up in his office. So Noble went to actually visit the guy in his office and now said, please, can you leave my girlfriend alone? And I'm like, you mean you called the guy to leave your girlfriend alone? And the guy was like, okay, let us call the girl in question and ask her who she wants. So if the girl says she wants Noble, fine, he will raise up his hand. But if the girl says then Noble should actually rest. And Noble just knew that there is no way he can win this, because the guy was swimming in money, and I think he was just a student at that time. So he just told the guy they will talk later. But when the guy is done with her, that is when the guy is done with Noble's girlfriend, that please, the guy should let him know so that he'll come and collect his girlfriend. And I'm like, hey, like, so you mean as a guy you're gonna take your ex after she's done with somebody? Or like, by the end of the day, I don't think that relationship, he never went back to the girl again. He moved on and all that. See, this relationship thing is very easy. Okay, it's not very easy. Like, it's not very easy. Emotions, I mean, I talk like I'm a very emotional person, but sometimes again, you just have to be strong for yourself and for people around you. That's just all I have to say. So I think this is where I'll end my emotional rambling. So a vlog would either come before this or after this. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also leave your own comments. Leave your own heartbreak situation in the comment section. Let's talk there and let's chat. Also remember to follow me on my social media pages, especially on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. Instagram, Instagram is something else, but I like Twitter because you can communicate very well without anybody doing any nonsense. So thank you for watching my videos and hope you enjoyed it. See you all next time. Bye.